Welcome. You are live
Live.
from the Philippines.
It's Tuesday morning, Chikka2x.
Hi, everyone.
We're really working on that one. Yeah, we've got two computers going. It's up there in that box.
Okay. There you go. So it's 9 o'clock our time here.
Actually, it's about 5 of 9 that we started just a little bit early because that way we could get Chikka2x out of the way before a lot of people started showing up, and we're asking questions. So if you show up early, hi, but we ask you to hang on to questions until after we finish Chikka2x.
Yes, I'm drinking my hot water, my Energizer.
Cindy actually likes to drink hot water in the morning instead of coffee.
And why hot water? I don't know. It's just nature.
What's been going on the last week?
I'm busy.
Yeah, somebody's been busy with work. After the 1st of February, some of the pressure got taken off.
Nope.
Okay, maybe not all of it, but it's reduced. So she had time to take a little bit of a break this morning and is actually on lunch break, kind of, sort of, maybe?
Breakfast break.
Breakfast break? Okay, we'll go with breakfast break.
Yeah, because the Saturday, I worked like over 12 hours, I guess. Yeah, let me see my timesheet just to be sure.
Yeah, that's actually her computer setup and her work setup and all that fun stuff. And she's pretty much been working 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Over 8 hours a day, getting all the tax stuff done for the company she's working with.
Yeah, it's 14 hours Sunday. And then Saturday was 3, 7, 10 hours, 11 hours Saturday. And there are days that I just work 6 hours. So
yeah, after we got the internet corrected, we had that little bit of an issue.
The Philippine experience is there. Hi.
Hey, Philippines experience. How's things looking for your travel anyhow?
In the Philippine experience, it's cold and icy here in Virginia. It's rainy here in Cebu City. We're actually here in Cebu City.
It's been raining off and on pretty much the last week.
Yeah.
Yesterday it rained between heavy rain, light rain the entire day.
He said, looking good so far.
That Mama and Papa.
Yeah, they are in Cagayan de Oro.
They left earlier this week, and when they left Cebu port, there was no quarantine.
Yeah.
But by the time they showed up in CDO,
they have 14 days quarantine. In the house, home quarantine.
So in about an 8-hour ferry ride, the circumstances changed. But Uncle Utek that was with them has children in CDO.
Yeah. The Philippines experience it, hoping for a March arrival. Fingers crossed. Yep. We're praying that you will have
definitely keep your prayers on that one. It does look like things are starting to open. But I'm not sure if even married foreigners can come through.
No, they can. They can.
They can now?
Yeah.
Without their spouse?
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Cindy's saying, yeah, that they have released
because
that.
I have a friend that they're coming over here without the spouse, so yes.
Very good. Yeah, I got coffee.
Okay, what was the update? So to keep this going, feel free to butt in, feed your questions in there. We will answer your question, but let's go straight to Chikka2x because we're crunched with time, because I have time. He said, yes, we can, but need spouse just heard. Oh, okay. I mean, it changes. It always
like
changes.
I say, when Mama and Papa boarded the ferry, there was no quarantine. But by the time they showed up in the morning, there was a quarantine needed. So
that's so unpredictable, and it's
very much so, and it's getting kind of frustrating at moments.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the one thing. My parents are in Cagayan de Oro. They are on their 6 days of quarantine. So 8 days more to go. And after that, they will be going to Bukidnon and see what's going in there. And what else? Aside from my work, that I'm crunching my time, crunching. So yeah.
That somebody went down and had a ribbit
Oh, straightening hair. Yeah,
hair straightening.
I get straight hair now. Yeah,
They
like
call it something different, but
rebond.
rebonding.
It's like rebound.
I thought she was wanting to put in hair ribbons. I didn't quite understand.
Straightening. So I just like
And
it's a lot lighter and it's a lot easier to comb and no need for. Well, when I have a curly hair, I don't comb my hair, and this one I don't need to comb my hair, but it's for a change.
oh, I kind of like it. It definitely changed your looks a lot.
Yeah.
And that's really cool.
And I got my dermatologist. I have my removal of warts in my face. You cannot really see it, but it's it's in there. It's in there. So it's not obvious and you're a little far from the camera, which is a good thing. I like it. So
Yeah, when she had it done, we met over to Ayala for dinner,
yeah.
and she was all worried about how she looked afterwards.
Yeah. The Philippine experience guy said I woke up to 1/2 inch of ice on a car today. I hate come on. Me too. I don't like
Yeah, I grew up in Western New York, near Buffalo, and I can remember some of the ice storms that we had that area is noted for. And some of that can come in overnight, and you'll wake up with an inch of ice on everything, power lines down, trees down.
Yeah.
Ice storms can be a horrible experience.
Yeah.
What's funny is there's a weather guy that he does Southeast Asia weather reports on YouTube, and there was a report near Baguio somewhere that several people had pictures of the event. It happened back where I grew up occasionally that the air temperature would hit right at 32, and the moisture in the air would freeze, and it create this really lace work of frost on things, but it never really froze the ground or anything else.
Yeah.
And they just had that event in one of the mountain regions near Baguio that there actually has been, they call it hoarfrost, but there has been a hoarfrost here in the Philippines that a friend of ours is from that area, and he said, yeah, it was cold.
Yeah.
I just don't picture that in the Philippines, but yeah, I guess in the mountains it's possible. And that's what he was saying, as it was up in the mountain regions that he heard of it where he's at, but he's more coastal. And it was cold, but not that bad.
Yeah. What else? We have Lucy back.
Oh yeah, Sunday. Her brother and a friend brought Rusi up to us. Unfortunately, the battery that
Right.
when I stored it, that's one of the perks of buying a bike, new bike from Rusi, is that they'll store it and maintain it for you while you're gone. But we didn't expect to be gone 14 months.
Yeah.
When we got back, the battery was dead. But they managed to get it to charge and hold a charge. But when I had some work done to it, it sat for a week or two. The charge was dead.
Yeah.
And he was having a hard time getting it to charge, but did have an old battery laying around the shop that fit, that was a correct battery, and put that one in, and it seemed to hold a charge a little bit better. But when they brought it up, it had sat a few days or a week, and battery was dead yet again. So today, right after this, that called up and checked Rusi. The dealer I bought it from is still there, and it's 1,300 pesos for a battery.
Yeah, 1,300 pesos. Like 30, close 30 bucks something. Yeah.
Yeah, so you get some more pop-ups every now and then. Oop.
Oh, it's a software that it just pop up. Okay.
But
we have. I can't wait to get back. I need to lose 50 to 60 pounds of weight again here in the U.S. I lost 40 last time I was there, so it can be done. Yeah,
Just the just the eating portions and the eating habits here
yeah.
will prompt weight loss. I've lost some weight since we've been here. The scales we bought, I think are off, or the scales we had back in the States were off. One of the two, I don't know.
It's in the States though.
But my pants are fitting way looser, so I know that there's been some inches lost. And the scales are saying that I'm losing a little bit of weight here and there, and it's smaller portions, less. You know, you're way more active than you are in the States generally, or at least I am. And it's generally a better, healthier lifestyle. That, like you were saying, in the cold, that I kind of enjoyed the cold and would go out. But as I got older, this last time we went back up to Flagstaff when my mom and papa were here, yeah, I wasn't looking to go out and do so much in the wet and the snow this time.
Yeah, he said found my health to be much better there. Yeah, I agree with that. With the portion, with the exercises, with the lifestyle, with the atmosphere, the weather, it's like a package. It's like a laid back lifestyle.
For Filipinos to live as long as they tend to in a relatively unsafe environment says an awful lot about health and diet, diet and lifestyle.
Yeah, because one thing I told you last night when we have dinner is I'm working in the U.S. economy, but I'm experiencing a laid back experience lifestyle here in the Philippines because, like, yes, I work some days, like the past few days, I work 12 over 10 hours, but I can feel it's less stress. I feel like I still have so much time because, okay, given like I could sit down in a salon for over 6 hours and I never done that back home. And going to the dermatologist and spending 1 or 2 hours and just wandering in the mall for more than 4 hours. In the US, it's like rush, 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 rush. You
Yeah.
know? And I don't know, it's just the same thing. Okay, given like after my after I graduated my school, then I work and it's just you and me. I feel like the time is always crunch and rushing. But here, even you have a lot of things to do. I feel like you still have so much time. Did you feel that?
Yeah, very much so.
So that's why I told you before. But overall, with as what we've titled in this live stream, it's working from home and other updates. I basically like my work.
You do. You really seem to enjoy it, and I like the way you're handling this work. That in the U.S., after the 5 years there, you were kind of like a lot of U.S. workers. You just come home frustrated and irritated, and maybe not angry, but kind of close to it, and
Just frustrated.
it carried through into our relationship, and it was
It affect our relationship.
it definitely had an effect on it.
It's the mood, mood elevator change.
Yeah, the mood elevator kind of stayed on the lower floors. They never went terribly high.
Yeah. I like this job that I have right now is because I just do report directly to my boss, which is amazing. That if we
Well,
have
your boss is also the owner of the company too.
yes, so if she has issues or projects, so I just need to get it done like quick as possible. And with the so much trust that she gave to me, it's I gain a lot of confidence in myself that yeah, I can do this. And then auditing, like accounting and all, it's just a package. Like I never thought I could do this, and it's always a new thing. So, and why I'm working, I don't know. I just love working. So I'm just grateful for this opportunity that you know help my sanity keep in check. That's for sure.
And it allows me to go out and do some exploring on my own, which I really enjoy doing.
Yeah.
Uh, that's part of the reason for the 2 live streams a week is, just going out and exploring new areas. And most of it, like I've said during the live streams, I'm exploring that area too, that it's generally my first time in that area. That's why I like live streaming from those areas, is it gives me an opportunity to see new things and go explore stuff. If anybody sees something or whatever in one of the videos, one of the live streams, please don't hesitate to ask, hey, do you mind going to explore that? And as long as I feel safe in the area, that I have no problem with doing that. That generally, especially during the day, most areas in Cebu City, I feel comfortable and safe exploring.
He said, do you know of any good dentists in your area, or should I just head into Cebu City? I need dental work done. Yeah.
Well, our area right now is Cebu
Cebu
City.
City.
And as a matter of fact, yes, that we do know a really great dentist.
Here in Cebu City.
Here in Cebu City.
We don't really have something in Cebu because it's a small town, and so we actually came here in Cebu City to find a really good dentist or dental,
Yeah, I kind of was under the impression that you were going to be coming in and staying in Cebu City this trip.
Just staying in our maybe.
But yeah, if you're going to be in Cebu City, there's a dentist in Ayala Mall called Green Apple Dentist.
Green Apple Dental, yeah.
And you can look them up online. That they've got an online presence even, which is a little unusual for a lot of Filipino businesses.
Yeah, they could ask you questions, and they could, if you need a partial quotation, basically, they will provide you that information. He said, I'm Argao bound. Yeah. So maybe Argao has one, because I see there are a dental office. You may take a look, but I'm not really sure.
Yeah, and Argao's enough bigger than Sabunga that they may have a decent dentist.
We just for coming here in the city for one, sanitary wise, health, the equipments and everything, and the facilities and the technology that they're using. It's actually geared towards a Western lifestyle.
Yeah, the dental office, other than that freaking mouthwash that they make you use.
It's a Bactidol something.
Yeah, he said it's an oral betadine solution, and I'd never heard of that.
Yeah.
But other than that, because I've never had that done at an American dentist, but you wouldn't recognize the difference between their office and one in downtown Phoenix or Virginia City. So
yeah.
Or Roanoke or wherever
you could try and just ask them. Other updates, what are things that they could expect us to do, or looking forward? I'm trying to stay on track. This is my job. I interrupt John and just kind of go back to the tracking or the listings. Yes.
Now that your work should be starting to relax a little bit.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. There's a couple places around here that we'd like to explore, and they should be close enough that with Rusi we can get, or with Sunshine we can get to them relatively quickly, in a couple hours, so that they could be done as a day trip. There's a Sorrel Garden.
Yeah, and Busay here in Cebu City
that we believe is open, and we're going to be checking that out. It's a really neat garden place.
Yeah, I'm trying to establish a good schedule for my work, so that after we could go somewhere, like wander around either Ayala or SM, go somewhere place that we could spend time in the afternoon, except if it's not raining.
Yeah, this is definitely rainy season. I've never been in the Philippines during rainy season, so
yeah, it's definitely a good experience for you, because for us it's just normal. It's like snow time, winter time in the US. What else? We don't have definite plan yet on. It's always changing about going to Mindanao, but we that's on our list. So we might know that 2 weeks from now, and we will think about it, really go through, think about it, because life here in the Philippines is constantly changing. Rules and policies, regulations, and everything are always changing. Here in Cebu City, they said for the month of February, they will start to do that MCQ, whatever QQQ is that.
MCGQ.
Modified quarantine community, I guess. Yeah, yeah.
But I don't think there should be much day-to-day difference.
Yeah, it's always
So-
the same because we keep bringing our quarantine pass, but for the past
Since we've been here, since we've been
here
here
in the
this trip.
city, we never been asked for a quarantine pass. So we like to have one just in case if we're stuck or someone question us because we don't know. But
Yeah, I'm a firm believer it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
yeah. So with my parents in Cagayan, they're staying now, and one of my cousins, they said, "Oh, we could actually go to some other place, go to Dover, book it in." And my mama said, "Yes, we can do that, but it's just hard. Some days, like your instincts say yes, you can, but it's just being a Filipino, you are a good follower. Even some days you could break one or two laws." But you just need to stay away from trouble, that's for sure. We are trying to be respectful enough on the laws that are implemented here.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I admire the people in the Philippines is the respect. You know,
Yeah, they generally are really respectful about what's going on.
When people
in authority
say-
in general.
hey, do not do that. So people will listen to it. Maybe there are a couple people that does not listen, but if you point that out, hey, you need to do this, then basically they will just move on and follow what, if the rules are really implemented strictly and there are a couple people not following it and you pointed out, hey, we need to do this. And basically we listen, even
Yeah.
me.
Except traffic laws.
Last Sunday we went to Jollibee and we forgot our mask and our official. But yeah, that's life in general. You got frustrated because they won't let it, but they're just following things. So we just need to
And
deal with
They
it.
do. They generally follow the rules really well.
Yeah, he has a question. When you were right there, which quarantine hotel did you stay? We actually stayed in Park Lane.
Yeah, we flew directly into Cebu. We did not go to Manila. We intentionally did not go to Manila.
Yeah.
Pal wanted to route us through Manila a couple times, and we kept on telling him no. In this last episode, that we told him no to the point where we changed airlines.
Yeah.
Some people have went through Manila without a hitch. Some people have gotten horrible problems going through Manila, so we just decided not to.
Yeah, we are 22 minutes or 23 minutes. So we have,
Yeah, we actually have two computers running.
we have basically 7 more minutes because I only have 30 minutes and I need to get back to work because maybe they're looking for me and I have a lot of tests done. So
Yeah, because she's got the YouTube, and that's actually what we're following the live stream chat with.
Yeah.
And because mine's a little too far away for even her to read.
Yeah. So we thank you so much, the Philippine experience, for watching us and joining us today. We appreciate your time.
To real quick better answer his question. Park Lane was a really cool place to stay.
Yeah.
That they are a legitimate quarantine approved hotel. They're right by Ayala. So when you get out of quarantine until you get your travel passes and all that fun stuff, that they're really centrally located, good place to go. And to go back to your dental question, we'd actually set up appointments while we were in the U.S., knowing what time we were going to be there, knowing the days and stuff. And so all that stuff was already pre-done before we ever even arrived in Cebu, tentatively assuming that we were going to get through quarantine okay. And that the Green Apple was really cool about that. So you might be able to just stay a couple days extra and do your dental appointments right there while you're in Cebu.
Thank you for answering that question.
I will put a link to Park Lane. We used Expedia.
He said, I'm happy to catch you both. Thank you.
But yeah, we are getting a little bit long, and she does need to get back to work. So we are actually going to cut this one off.
Thank you so much.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Well, you already commented, so don't forget to like and subscribe.
If you're new to the channel and you happen to stop by and watch a live stream, so thank you so much. We appreciate you all.
Stay tuned and check out my live stream tomorrow. I don't know where it's going to be from. If anybody has any good suggestions, put in the comments below afterwards. And I will see you tomorrow. Mabuhay!